Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Turn it off. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check.
All right, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Salle and Barrington about to be up next here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, welcome in here to Fans Only Sports Network. It's a win or go home, Game 3, the only one in Division 1 this season here in 2025. We're here at the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink in Smithfield, Rhode Island for this pivotal game as the Salle hosts Barrington, the 4 versus the 5. The winner takes on Bishop Hendricken next week at Schneider Arena in the Frozen Four. Tim Duffy and Jay Costa here on the call for Fans Only Sports Network. Jay, you had this game yesterday at the Portsmouth Abbey School, which was a 3-0 LaSalle win, which was followed up by a 3-0 Barrington win here on Friday night. And what a series we have here. Only Game 3 we've got in Division 1, and this is going to be a slugfest here to close out one of these two team seasons.
Yeah, Tim, this is the pinnacle of Rhode Island hockey, in my opinion. I mean, these are the kind of games that we hope to have. Obviously, a great game yesterday. The day before that, another really great game for that Daniel Bottolino called for us. To me, the biggest difference maker for this game, Tim, is going to be the freshman phenom Dawson Wood for Barrington. He is a spectacular player. He's got 12 points on the season, 10 goals, 2 assists. He has carried this Barrington team alongside Henry Kelsey. And don't forget the goaltenders. Don Bruzzi, a 92% save percentage for Barrington, as well as Jesse Humes, a 92 save percentage for the Rams. So this is going to come down to the defensive presence as well as the attacking acumen of both of these teams.
Absolutely, and we're about to get the starting lineup, so just make sure who's going to be in net for LaSalle. We're pretty sure it's going to be Bruzzi, almost certainly for Barrington, but LaSalle, a three-headed spear with Connell, Alex Thomas, and Hughes. I know Alex Thomas started the first game in the series, and we got to think it's going to be Jesse Hughes who's coming in this game with a 4-1 record on the season here in league play. But a lot of factors going to be in this game. J.D. Plant, a great player for LaSalle, Macholi, a lot of good underclassmen on this LaSalle team, but first, the Barrington starting lineup. And we got Henry Kelsey, the leading goal scorer on this team, the first starter
Senior
named.
number 27, Connor Hayes.
Connor Hayes getting the start, the senior.
Freshman number 5, Gavin Quinn. On defense for the Eagles, senior number 9, Joe Carmone.
Joe Carmone as well,
And
joining
number 2,
Gavin
senior
Quinn,
Cody Wood.
the freshman, and then the senior Cody Wood.
In net for the Eagles, senior number 30, Dominic
In
Bruzzi.
that, as you may have guessed, and
And now the
obviously
starting lineup
expected,
for
it's
your
Dom
LaSalle
Bruzzi
Academy Rams.
in at net.
First at left
in
wing,
net.
sophomore number 18, Shane Goodrow.
Shane Goodrow, the first starter.
At center, sophomore number 10, Cam Homacholi.
Camo Macholi, the next starter.
At right wing, sophomore number 11, Axel De Silva.
Axel De Silva, the next starter for LaSalle.
On defense for the Rams, first, senior captain number 27, Tyler Garofalo.
Tyler Garofalo as well.
And his partner, senior captain number 5,
Devin Moore, the other senior captain. Some of these seniors are going to be their last game of their high school careers
In
tonight.
net for the Rams, junior number
In net,
31, Jesse.
as you guessed, Jesse Humes getting the start here tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the season national anthem.
right, so this game brought to you, of course, by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people, communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families across the nation. Go visit ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off of your next purchase.
This game, Tim, going to be a really good one. We're just getting ready to go here. The anticipation killing me.
Absolutely.
And a spectacular game awaits us between two of the top programs in the state.
Two of the top programs in the state. LaSalle, always a heavy hitter, but they have not won the championship in about 4 years, since 2021, when they were 2020 actually. They were declared co-champions with Mount St. Charles before Virus, and then Barrington has never won Division I championship. We're trying to end LaSalle's season here in Smithfield tonight, and it all begins right now here on Fans Only Sports. And Barrington wins the opening tip. It's Cody Wood starting it off for the Eagles. He jumps in the zone. That's going to be the game's first stop of the clock, an icing call just 10 seconds into this one. And the electricity here, as it always is in Smithfield, especially for LaSalle home games, is, top tier. And the student section is popping. They're wearing all black, maybe to say we're going to bring the death of Barrington here tonight and kill their season. But Barrington just won here on Friday night, and it's going to be tough for either of these teams to close this one out. So here's more at the top. This one gets saved by Bruzy on the first shot on goal of the game for either team. Back in the corner to Silva trying to get it. This one will go back to the point. Garofalo lets it rip. Garofalo got it saved by Bruzy. Back into play for Henry Kelsey now. And Kelsey gives it up. This one on the boards. Mora slaps it down the ice, and behind the net, Carmone will try to reset here for Barrington. This is going to fly into the Eagles bench here. And Jay, I know you were at the game yesterday at the Abbey, and 3-0 game. It was 1-0 after the first two periods. Tell me about that game a little bit, and what you saw from both these two teams.
Tim, I think what happened was the wheels started to fall off for Barrington. They were really holding strong. They got an unfortunate goal that tipped up in the air and landed in the net, and after that, they just couldn't do anything about it, and it kept piling on. They can't get discouraged and lose it here, or else they're going to be going home packing.
There's Morengi, who had a goal yesterday, trying to get to Plant. This one's going to find Peterson, who also had a goal. Back to Peterson off his stick and skate at the right wing circle, and taken back the other way here by McCarty. He puts it down the ice, and in pursuit was Connor Helm for that one. This one in the corner in front of the LaSalle student section. And back to center ice it goes, and it is going to be Slack, who can't get a hold of it for LaSalle. Aiden Sheedy took it away and will ice it. Second icing against the Eagles here in the first 82 seconds of this one.
Yeah, the play, Tim, like a little bit slow compared to what I saw earlier this morning announcing for the EHL. I mean, this is a different kind of game. We're going to see a lot of icing. We're going to see the Barrington Eagles playing at their own pace, trying to control the speed. That way the tempo of the Rams can't overwhelm them.
And the faceoff is won by the Eagles here. And it's going to be Clausen, who has a couple of goals in this series, both in game one. Trying to feed it over to somebody, could not. And here's a shot from LaSalle, though, on the right wing. They got it back somehow. And now Mora tries it, and Mora got it saved. And LaSalle student section could hear him all the way from here, Jay. And, they thought they had one there. Mora, the shot taker, the senior captain, hoping that this is not his last high school game tonight.
Yeah, Tim, Mora can launch some Ripper Magoos from the blue line. I'm sure he's going to find one in the back of the net in this game.
Here's Mora. They give it on the other end. Garofalo, his fellow captain. This one is going to find its way on net somehow, and Bruzy able to make the catch. And Bruzy, like you said, with a 92-plus save percentage entering this game, he's been phenomenal, closer to 93% on the year. 7-5-1 record, and he's already faced a handful of shots in the first 2 minutes. About 4 of them got on goal already.
Yeah, they're really going to test him from range, Tim. They know that he's so stout in the close range, but the long range is where they might be able to kill him here.
out of the pile. Here comes Barrington off the face-off. And it is going to be offside as you saw Connor Hayes, that was, coming across the blue line. One of his teammates was across line. Now Hayes getting into it with Moore right there. Two seniors extending the arms a little bit. They won't call anything here for a mutual roughing, but wasn't enough to do that. However, it was enough to get the crowd going a little bit. And that is what Game 3 is all about. And I mentioned this is the only Game 3 in Division 1. Narragansett and Portsmouth was the other one in Division 2. And winner of this one will play the three-time defending champ Hawks in the next round. Bishop Hendricken centering pass from Quinn goes nowhere, and LaSalle will pick it back. It's Devin Moore the other way. Moore going on the left wing. 3-on-3 loading up for LaSalle. Moore got it on net. Oh, he just missed it wide. Thought it may have had a chance of slipping, but did not. Moore is going to reset. Back to Axel Da Silva. Got that one blocked. And a really good play defensively by Connor Hayes. A heads-up one from the Eagles. LaSalle keeps in the offensive zone here. Da Silva looking for something there, and it will be Kelsey trying to feed it to somebody, but Marengi, first one for LaSalle, and up ahead to Omacholi. Omacholi trying to wrap around the corner here on Cody Wood. Omacholi stops on a dime, looking to give it to somebody, could not. Da Silva, though, got out the deflection. Up top for Peterson, that's Trip Peterson. Couldn't get it, still in front in the slot. Oh, and it just goes off to the side. LaSalle dominating the first 3 minutes and change as Gavin Quinn, the freshman, made a big hit right there on Omacholi, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Barrington the other direction now. And now it's Dawson Wood. You said watch out for him, and we saw him score last time I saw Barrington against Smithfield back in this rink. As Barrington, they won here in Smithfield twice this year against LaSalle. They won on Valentine's Day. Now a big hit in the corner, and it's going to be reciprocated by Trent Sen. No officials with their hands up here. And out of the pile will be Connor Helm, who gets it back for Barrington. Gives it right back to LaSalle. Here's Moore, take another shot. This one off the side to the left. Garofalo back in the neutral zone here. Garofalo does get to Moore, and didn't have a chance to right there, but this one is Sen up ahead to Wood, who is onside. Wood trying to get through, and our vantage point not the best with all the heads over there in that direction. The student pride, as you see from the Rams, as this one will be sent back in the offensive zone by Trent Sen around the boards, and Garofalo will get it behind the net for LaSalle, and he will get it up ahead. And Corbury couldn't hang on to that one. This is going to be Mora. We'll get it back, and been a whole lot of that so far in this one, Jay.
Yeah, Tim, both of these teams really want it.
Pass for Sen, excuse me. There was a chance there for Boston and Sen to connect on a shot on goal. Could not. Now in the corner it goes again, along the boards, a big fight for it here. And Sen got the last piece of it, and Moore gives him a shove to get the puck back for LaSalle. Corbury gets pushed right into his own bench. The senior getting shoved by the senior, Ryan Clausen, that time. Rihanna dumps it up ahead, and Barrington only there as Nick Clark almost put into harm's way. It's still free for Cameron Hayes this time. Back to Clark. We'll smack this off the boards. Marengi will put it down. And another dump right there, but not much traction being gained for either team offensively so far here in the first 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, Tim, it's really moving slow. You can tell Barrington is really trying to fight and control the pace. They seem to slow things down every time they have the puck, just for LaSalle to pick the speed back up once again.
Da Silva trying to get through some traffic. Connor Hayes rips it away, and now Cameron Hayes will give Marengi a shove and just dump it into the zone here. Looking to race after it is Quinn for Barrington. Could not. Hayes will get there instead, and in the corner it goes. Back to Quinn. He's going to try and give it up top, and it's taken back by Gaudreau. Now here's Da Silva. Axel Da Silva trying to work his way inside. It's a big hit. Right in the boom, right there was Cody Wood. The shot on goal, though, from Gaudreau out of nowhere. Got saved off the stick of Brucey once more, who might be averaging about a save per minute so far here in the first 7 minutes of this game.
Yeah, Tim, he's been under fire, but he's been strong in that net.
Now a chance for Barrington with Kelsey, and he got that one saved as well. De Silva dumps it up ahead again, and it's going to be McCarty who turns over to Peterson. Peterson cross ice, and Cody Wood, the first one there for Barrington, the senior captain who we've seen on this team for many years here on Fans Only Sports Network. Very talented player, and his brother Dawson as well. And Wood turns it over. Here's J.D. Plant. Play it backhand. Oh, he had Peterson in pursuit. They couldn't get it to him. They give it right back to the Eagles. Sen coming up the left wing, and Sen got bodied by Luca Marengi right there. The freshman humbles the senior on that attempted offensive sequence as he breaks it up. Marengi, a very talented freshman. Wood trying to get through, and Wood got tangled up by Marengi as we are halfway through this first period, still scoreless. This one's put back down by Sheedy. Died on net, gets saved, and that will stop the clock for what seems like the first time in a while.
Tim, you know, we just saw on that play Dawson Wood's X-Factor ability. He's able to get by 2, 3, 4 guys using his puck moves with the stick, and even he gets a good shot off, it just goes wide. He needs to work on the accuracy, but the potential's there. He's making the opportunities, and he's making the plays that are going to put his team in a position to win.
He sure will, and he was flying on that one. You don't see freshmen skate like that typically. And it's Rihanna now. Rihanna gets it right back up, and Barrington got a shot that got blocked right there by Connor Helm. This one back up to the point, gonna get poked back onto the Barrington zone, and it's going to be turned over. Here's Declan Finney trying to get through and give it up. Here's a shot on goal, too tall. A little bit too upstairs that time for Cooper. Mata looking for the game's opening score. Still free behind the net. Mata playing it down low, gets in the corner, back to Finney. Up top for Garofalo, and it gets by him. And in pursuit defensively there is Helm.
That was a wasted opportunity back there, Tim. They had Barrington on their heels.
Here's Gaudreau looking to get through the slot. Gaudreau takes it, saved! And Finney not there for the rebound. He was boxed out by Cameron Hayes. Still alive behind the net for Gaudreau, who has it the right wing circle, gets some space. Gaudreau could not get the shot off. Gives it up instead. Long look off to the left for Trip Peterson. Wood takes it back and gives it up back in the corner here. Coming down the other direction, it's Nick Clark for Barrington. Clark could not get through the traffic, and Humes gives it up. Peterson gives it up again. Shot here from Clausen was just off the mark, and both teams feeling a little bit jittery so far, it looks like. But here's the freshman Marengi with nothing to lose. He takes the shot, and it's saved by Bruzy again, who's having a bruising first period so far here.
Yeah, Tim, you know, this might be the best series of Bruzy's career. I mean, what a spectacular goaltender he is. He really is special. And if he doesn't have a college offer right now, he'll surely have one at the end of this series to play in at least Division III ball. He is a spectacular and once-in-a-lifetime talent. And same with Humes on the other end. This goaltender battle is spectacular right now. And you can't forget that you mentioned the jitters. Both of these teams have so much potential to put it in the back of the net. They're just working out the kinks right now.
D3 and once-in-a-lifetime talent. A great mixture, Jay. This one is inside. Now it's loose in the crease. It gets poked out to the corner there by Joe Carmone. Garofalo looking to poke it up ahead, and now it is Connor Hayes. This one put back down by McCarty. McCarty trying to get it into the zone right there, and nobody home. Garofalo going to spin out of some trouble from Kelsey, and he will get it up into no man's land. It's still loose. Plant and McCarty and Peterson and Hayes all fighting for it here, and Plant gets it up in the middle there. Here's a good look from Mata to Peterson. He couldn't get it to him. Marengi back in his own zone will reset for LaSalle. Up to Trip Peterson. Now here's Rihanna. And off the mark that time on the pass to Mata. This one going to get on Humes. He won't cover up. He'll defer to Trip Peterson. Long look from Sheedy. Just a dump right there. There's just over 4 minutes to go. Finney. Peterson. Wood. And now Finney going to body him for it. And he's having offensive possession for LaSalle. Finney looking for Gaudreau, and it's tipped around and taken back by Dawson Wood. Here's Dawson Wood up to send, and it's ripped away by a pair of LaSalle defenders. There was Finney and Rihanna in the area, and they collide to get it back. Now this one loosened. Sopped off the boards by Connor Helm. First one there, Merengue for LaSalle, though. Here's Rihanna up ahead. And now it is Gaudreau who got this one on net, and they'll get the rebound as well. Wood trying to box him out, and Wood could not. LaSalle trying to get it back up top here. And they do to Garofalo. Garofalo rips it, tipped towards the net. Hits off the boards. Still in play. Thought they may have gotten on the protective netting there, which would have stopped the clock and paused the game, but no. Wood could not get it to his man, and it's still loose, and now Cameron Hayes gets pushed down by Mora. Rihanna back to Mora. Mora up to De Silva, crossing the blue line. That's going to be offside against LaSalle again.
A little bit overzealous there, Tim. You know, we've seen a lot of open ice hits here. This is the kind of hockey that we love to see. And these guys are laying their lives out on the line. They're laying their bodies on the line, their health on the line, because they know that this could be it for their seniors. And they really, really want it, and they're going to show that the entire game. This is going to be a chippy one the entire way through.
Sure will, and I mean, game 3, you can't expect it to be chippy. In fact, you want it to be chippy. If it's not chippy, you kind of feel like, man, that was a letdown, but no penalties so far here in the first 12 and change. There were 11 the first time these two teams met, 4 the second time they met in the regular season, but none here in the first period. In a huge game that means everything to both of these schools. Hayes looking to reset, back up top. Clark puts it in there. This one is tipped and goes off the glass. Still in play. And a big hit right in front of the LaSalle bench. You hear the noise from him. Now it is Plant trying to get through some traffic. Plant flips it up, and almost a cheeky shot on goal. Just goes upstairs, and this will be a whistle blown here, and I think it went out of play on that far side. Now it's a pushing and shoving after the fact between Carmone and Trip Peterson, it looks like. And the officials holding them back, holding those Barrington Eagles back, those chippy Eagles who are trying to win a playoff series here in Division I. They came into Division I in the 2020-21 season and looking to prove themselves here tonight and make their first Frozen Four appearances.
Yeah, you know, Tim, this could be huge for Barrington. I'd argue this could be considered an upset, even though the seeding's so close, and it really could go either way. I mean, Barrington being so new to Division I, coming to their first ever Game 7 against LaSalle in a playoff series, and could be taking themselves to the Frozen Four is huge. I think that this is such a big game for them, and you know, they really do deserve everything that they've put out there so far. The chippiness has been great. I love to see it, and I think that the aggression is well warranted, even regardless of what the officials call.
Yeah, and they're still talking. I don't know if there's a timeout taken, but and I know what you mean, Jay. I mean, this certainly would feel like an upset, and I feel like especially a couple of years ago when, you know, Barrington was an 8 seed, LaSalle was I think a 2 seed that year, and then last year too, LaSalle top 2 seed and top 3 seed rather. Barrington was the 6th seed, I believe, and no one would have thought that this would be a Game 3 series coming into this year. And you know, Barrington has nurtured a lot of great talent over the last couple of years. Their whole team was sophomores pretty much 2 years ago. You kind of knew that they'd be in a position to be a good team at some point in the future, and now against a powerhouse like LaSalle. When you think of LaSalle, you think powerhouse. You think one of Rhode Island's finest teams. But this is a team, LaSalle, they haven't won a state championship outrightly since 2018. And Oh, there was an injury. It was an injury on the other side. We didn't even see it because of all the LaSalle students, but it was Karan Patel for Barrington, number 8, coming off the ice, and he was the one who was slow to get up. So take a little break ourselves. We'll be right back when play resumes. Just a moment here on Fans Only Sports. Actually, whistle just blew. I think it's going to resume right now. So 2:03 left in the period, and there hasn't been a whole lot of scoring in this period, or really any game here in the playoffs so far. It's been an extremely low scoring postseason in Division I, with the exception of Proud and Hendricken. But 3-0 in the first game for LaSalle, 3-0, or Barrington rather, 3-0 in the second game for LaSalle at Portsmouth Abbey, and another low scoring period here in this one. 6 goals in 6 periods scored between the two teams. This one will be back in the corner. Barrington looking to get it, and here's a long shot from Marengi. It's poked in front, still loose. Omacholi has a chance. He gets swallowed up. Marengi inside, tip towards net for Gaudreau, tries it again, and Gaudreau got saved again by Bruzy. Out of the pile, here comes Quinn. Quinn gives up, Kelsey steps into it. That one blocked by Marengi. Goes back in the corner. Peterson and colliding for it. Omacholi looking to get there. So is Gaudreau, and he's back in the corner. Peterson up off the stick of his teammate Gaudreau. No icing because he got a piece of it in the neutral zone that time. And Kelsey looking to get it up ahead. Mora off the boards. Sent back into the corner this time. McCarty will try to reset and give it right back to Garofalo. And there's 1 minute to go now here in the first period. And Jay, with the way LaSalle has possessed the puck so far here in the first, you think they'd have something on the board right now.
Yeah, Tim, it really feels like they're sweating it out. They're playing total control hockey right now. They want the puck at all times. That way they can set up the plays that are just perfect for them.
They turn it over to Helm. Getting through the slot, Helm lost the handle. J.D. Plant was there defensively to alter the possession that time. Now Wood has a shot, and he got saved, as Humes got a piece of that one. This one loose in the neutral zone now. And off the glass, Helm will get it. Helm got it on net. It's saved. It's still loose, and it was slapped away by the Captain Moore. Now it's Peterson putting on the accelerators the other direction. Peterson launches. That one's saved. One more try for Slack. It's saved again. 10 seconds left. Bruzy, what a period he's had. One more shot, maybe, before the end of the period. It's in the corner. They won't be able to get it off. That's going to be the end of the first. Tie game after one. LaSalle and Barrington drawn even after the first period, as this has been a defensive battle as it has been for much of the series. This game brought to you one more time by Iron and Steel Threads, who is on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families across the nation. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10. That's all caps, FOSPORTZ10. All caps to get 10% off your next purchase. And if you're on your iPhone, go to the Instagram app. Give them a follow at Iron Steel Threads. Get that ratio up for them. But we'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports for period number 2. 15 minutes about to be put on the clock. All right, back here, period number 2 on Fans Only Sports Network. And it is De Silva trying to work his way as LaSalle wins the opening faceoff. And they turn it over here. Here's Kelsey up to Quinn, and Quinn gives it up to Kelsey again. Kelsey, as Barrington trying to get some offense here. This one gets blocked all the way to the corner. And De Silva will leave it up 2-on-1, loading up. Can they catch up on defense? Omacholi with Gaudreau leading it. Gaudreau! Oh, he missed it, too tall! And that was the chance to open up the scoring, and Gaudreau couldn't get it right there. On the other end, it's Quinn, the freshman, centering pass for Kelsey. Gets in the right wing, his shot saved. Got that one on net, and this is going to be a penalty. The first of the game, it's a trip, and it's against LaSalle.
Tim, it was right there on a silver platter. Served to him with the bright lights, the spotlight on him, and he sails it over the net. Just not what you want to see there, Tim. I mean, unbelievable. And now a 5-on-4. Barrington can really capitalize on that mistake and then the penalty.
Now going to the box for 2 minutes is Axel De Silva, the sophomore for the trip. And he is going to set up the game's opening power play here. Here's a shot from Kelsey. It gets blocked, and now Salle trying to get something going short-handed and at the very least kill this penalty, as they are already back in their offensive zone here. 5-4 in the corner, and I saw Plant was the first one there defensively who made the play there. Barrington comes away with it, and will reset. Here's Kelsey trying to spin off of Peterson, can't, and gives it up. This one down the ice. 30 seconds already expired in this Barrington power play, and they've done nothing with it so far. Up to Sen. Here's Sen trying to get through the middle here. Carmone dumps it down the ice. No one home. No one can catch up to either. Marengi will clear it, and we are now 50 seconds into the power play. As we are now halfway through the penalty. Hayes, he tries to kick this one by him, couldn't. He's going to find his teammate here, and Kelsey could not get that one on the pass from Sheedy that time. Now Omacholi leading a short-handed break. Omacholi, now some subs coming in for the Rams as Barrington will get it right back. Wood trying to hang in there, couldn't. Sheedy down the ice. Mora got it blocked, and now a chance here. We're going to set up Kelsey, and not a good pass right there from Gavin Quinn. As Kelsey was in pursuit, the team's leading goal scorer, who scored in both games against LaSalle in the regular season. And he couldn't get one there.
That was a great play by Sheedy, Tim. He made sure to make his body big so when his play was stolen, he could block the pass out and able to keep it with him, keep the forward momentum. Just couldn't get the pass off to his man Kelsey, but a great play by him.
Sure was. Now again, LaSalle taking it back short-handed. Marengi, rather Peterson, excuse me. That one got blocked and put back into the corner. Final 10 seconds, and it looked like a LaSalle power play here, but it's one more try for Gavin Quinn. Quinn, centering pass to Kelsey, gets tipped over to Sheedy, and he got that one ripped out of his mitts by Tyler Garofalo. That's going to end the penalty, and Axel Silva didn't have to worry too much right there. This defense holding in strong as LaSalle going to ice this one.
Tim, to me that felt like a waste of a power play. If this game resolves in a 1-goal deficit in favor of LaSalle, I'm personally going to look back at that power play as one of the big factors as to why the result happened the way it did.
Absolutely, Jay, and what a start it's been for LaSalle. I mean, they haven't scored yet, but they have been dominating defensively. They have not let Barrington get comfortable on offense whatsoever. Plant now trying to create some offense, and he can't either. As Barrington reciprocating that defensive energy as well. I mean, they've been on par and adjusting, but especially the goaltender, Don Bruzy. He has been incredible so far in this first 19 minutes of play. Garofalo trying to make something happen here, couldn't. Took him back the other direction. And now it is going to be off the boards. Still free. Big hit against the boards again, and Corbury still down. No penalty called either. Thought he might have gotten one with the way he was reacting with his body language, and didn't. Garofalo got that one into the zone, and it's going to be Rihanna now. Turned over, back to Gaudreau. Gaudreau off the wall. Peterson at center ice. That's Tripp Peterson. Sends it down there, and Carmone and Wood trying to get it back for Barrington here. Carmone up to Dawson Wood, putting on the Jets. Wood trying to get some space. He'll get it through the middle that time, and Marengi stops it away. Up top, a long look. Gets tipped towards the net. Taken that time by Nick Clark. It's still free in the slot, and Wood lost the handle. And now it's Marengi trying to get on the other side and go coast to coast with it. Could not. Right off the bench. A good play made. Now a good look for Gaudreau. He scores! Shane Gaudreau. Top shelf. And LaSalle has their first score today. And the scoring is underway here in Game 3.
Wow, Tim. What a play. Gaudreau slots it, and a spectacular effort from him.
Salle Academy goal score! Under 18. This is the number 10 Cam Omocholi. And number 3.
And they score again. Back to back for LaSalle. Unbelievable. 2 goals in 37 seconds, and it's Peterson this time with his second of the series.
Tim, it just really feels like they're letting this one slip away. Barrington have got to pull it together. That's now 2 goals in quick succession, and LaSalle have a firm grasp of this game halfway through the second period.
LaSalle, I mean, this was a defensive battle. They have gone through Bruzy twice, and at some point, I mean, the bubble's got to burst for Don Bruzy, who's been doing everything for Barrington so far today, and it is Peterson, the veteran, the junior, making it happen right there. The assist to Axel De Silva. There's Mora. Mora down the ice, and it's going to be Plant getting the rebound out in the slot. Couldn't. Rihanna got a piece of that one. Gets it back. LaSalle, heat check for Rihanna. This one saved, and almost back to back. To back right there. Is this offense is starting to really get cooking right now.
Yeah, Tim, you can almost see the defense getting disheveled as the offense really starts to heat up for LaSalle. Barrington's defense just doesn't know what to do, and they're leaving Bruzy on an island. They can't do that if they want to stay in this game.
Right inside this time for Mata. This one couldn't get it. It's still loose in the corner. 9 minutes left here in the second period. So much offensive zone time. That's been, the biggest factor in this game so far. Kelsey got it off and almost was able to squeak it in. They had to lunge for that one. The goaltender Humes, and Mata rips it away from Carmone, the alternate captain here. Here's Wood getting it back for Barrington. Wood turns it back over. Marengi down the ice off the stick of Gaudreau, looking to get after it. and could not. De Silva. Turn it back over to Cody Wood. Wood will end up not, they're going to say no icing there. I thought that was definitely icing, but I guess it was not called. Mora up to Gaudreau. Gaudreau gives it. Here's a good look for Omacholi, and he got it on net, but Brucey makes the save, trying to get back to that rhythm he had a moment ago. Now, some pushing and shoving, as you might expect to see at some point. And it's still continuing in the corner here. And LaSalle students with some body language and finger signs, if you want to call it, as well. And I think someone might be going to the box here. Let's see who it's going to be, if there is one. And you see Joe Carmone is walking to the box, to the bench, that is. And it doesn't look like anybody's getting penalized. Gaudreau is still talking to Dawson Wood. So nobody's going to the box. And like we said earlier, we don't have the best, vantage point from this angle at center ice with all the students there in the corner.
Tim, I think that was the right call by the officials to not send anybody to the box. This is a really high-stakes games, and those things happen in the game like this.
They sure do, and they've let the boys play so far. It is Wood who gets it down there. Humes gets it up to Garofalo. Garofalo down the right wing. He's got some space, and not enough. Not great spacing there from LaSalle going coast to coast. This one sent the other way, though. Trying to get a shot off or a tip was Helm. And now Helm has got hooked up with the stick of Omacholi there. No call, as this one, was scary off the stick of Peterson. Got towards Humes, but Humes, the heads up play and the awareness to not let it slip by him. This one off the boards, and it's Connor Helm. Now Sheedy trying to get a shot off, and does, but it was blocked and goes out of play into the ceiling right there.
Tim, Sheedy's a really interesting player out of defense. He reminds me a lot of the fullback position in soccer. He'll make his way up into the offensive end, and he'll put some really powerful shots to test the goaltender. And he's just so good at that, and he can shoot from anywhere on that side across the blue line.
And Sheedy coming in this game, 2 goals, 4 assists on the year. Nobody on Barrington has really gained any rhythm offensively here so far. Waiting for the face-off. It looks like it's going to be Hayes, Connor Hayes, against somebody here. And yeah, it'll be Hayes against J.D. Plant on the face-off. Referee drops the puck. It's going to be kicked towards Joe Carmone. Now a long shot got on Humes, and he makes another big save. Back in the corner it goes. Cody Wood down the ice, and this one off the boards. It'll find Carmone. Kelsey feeds it. Inside shot there. Oh, it was Hayes with a great look right in front of the net, and he couldn't get it by Humes. And we were raving about Brucey all game, and now a shot from behind after the play, and that's gonna be a penalty. I don't know. I mean, we've seen a lot of no calls, but you extend the arms from the back, and it was Gavin Quinn, the freshman, who he may have got hit in the head right there as well. I saw him holding his head a little bit, and let's see what the call is, if there is one.
Yeah, I think that probably should be a call if it was a hit to the head. The way I see it is that you got to let him play until it becomes a question of player safety. Yeah, and if it's a hit to a head, that's 100% a concern for that player's safety.
No penalty. I'm sure everybody who's played in a big game like this knows that wouldn't have been a penalty. I personally haven't, but no calls made there, and I thought he got a piece of his head because of Wood reacted with afterwards. But now here's Cody Wood up to Kelsey. Kelsey centering pass. This one's loose, and Gaudreau takes it back for LaSalle. Gaudreau trying to get through traffic, and does. Gaudreau has a good look, and Bruzy got the save. Omacholi on the follow, couldn't get it either by Dom Bruzy that time. And now some more action, and every whistle it's something new right now.
Yeah, you know, you look down for a split second, something's happening again. Gaudreau got into it in the corner and some pushing and shoving. I mean, this is just how this game is going to go. And you can tell Barrington is getting frustrated. Down 2 goals, letting them in quick succession like that earlier in the period. It's frustrating. And now they've got to fight back and claw back when they know that a lot of these seniors, who I know they love, could be playing their last game. They want to fight tooth and nail to make sure it's not.
Face-off is won, I think, by Trent Sen, and Barrington will try to push it up with McCarty. McCarty holds against the boards and finds Dawson Wood. And Wood, who had a great freshman year. This one got on net right there for Omacholi, and he couldn't get it by Bruzy. Gaudreau in the corner, and now De Silva trying to find someone in the centering pass right there, and Sen took it away from him. 5.5 minutes now here before intermission. Back up top, Lehman's shot got blocked. Took it from distance, and maybe was looking for a tip right there, and now De Silva will race back up to him. LaSalle just seems a lot faster to the puck so far. And now a collision in the neutral zone between Sheedy and Finney. Results in a loose puck, and now a turnover. De Silva centering pass. Friana shot blocked by Sen. Friana dumps that one into the corner here. De Silva able to get to it first, it looked like. And here's a long look. This one gets saved and goes behind the net. And after all the action, it's going to be a blown dead play, and we got guys going the box for the first time, it seems like, in a while, and going in for 2 minutes right there for a roughing call is Aiden Sheedy. And now it'll set up the first LaSalle power play today with just under 5 minutes to go here in the second period.
That is just not what you want for Barrington. You can really feel the pressure and the anger boiling up. It just looks like Barrington's headhunting right now. Any opportunity they have to lay a shoulder into a LaSalle player, they're doing it. They're barely going for the puck, and they're just looking to hurt these LaSalle guys. That's a great call by the officials to put him in the box there. Not a smart play by Sheedy.
Garfalo up top. Power play for LaSalle. Let's see what they do on this one. Barrington did nothing on theirs. Here's a setup for Marengi. He scores! 3-0 Rams. And it took them just 12 seconds on the power play. The freshman, as number 3, gets the 3rd LaSalle goal here tonight in the period. And Luca Marengi, we saw him score the 2nd goal yesterday in Portsmouth. He only had 3 in the regular season in league play and gets one right there. That was just too easy for me. They left him on an island. I don't know what they were doing defensively for Barrington, Jay.
He was wide open. They really weren't paying attention to him. They left Bruzy by himself, and you just can't do that to one of the better goalies in the state, because even he can't compensate for that. A man down.
Now Kelsey looking to get by traffic, and Garfalo says, get out of here. Here's Kelsey. When they set up, this one got on net, and it is going to be saved as the assist on the goal. 2 assists, man. J.D. Plants and Devin Mora.
Was some, going back to that goal, Tim, I mean, Marengi really is a special talent. Only a freshman. And look at what he's able to contribute to this team. There is a lot of potential for this kid in the future, and what he's able to do right now in this series is showing that he is a lot more mature than his age.
This is a team that has 5 freshmen on their roster. 11 sophomores for LaSalle as well. The underclassmen on this team have been awesome this year for the Rams, and they've really been the bright spot. You know, they've been a lot of their offense with J.D. Plant as well, who, as we saw, got the assist right there on that goal. And this is a team with a bright future, and it's a team that's trying to build, you know, after a couple years of disappointing finishes to their season, for just a better future. And
yeah, Tim, you know, they really, really want it here. And that future is so, so bright. They've got a great culture and a great facility, and they've got a great team to build around.
This one, here's a shot. Oh, Sen had a good look, and it was saved again. Down the ice, Peterson will get there, but not before Cody Wood. Barrington, though, they have a bunch of underclassmen as well, and they've built themselves a great season this year. This game's still a lot of time left, so we're not going to count Barrington out yet. But LaSalle, the way the second period has been going, in control. Sen got it blocked, and Plant will get this and give it up. Now here's Morengi again. Morengi onside, it was Peterson. Centering pass, Slack steps into it. Oh, it got saved. I think actually Carmone may have gotten a piece of that before. Bruzy could have even touched it. And he'll shoot this one into the netting as well. And now Gaudreau and Carmone getting into after the play that time.
You know, Tim, you make a good point about Barrington not being out of it yet. Only 3 minutes left in the second period, plus another 15 in the third. But when you see a play, that play happened because of Dawson Wood, instead of going after the puck, going for a hit on the boards. He went for that hit on the boards, and that freed up that opportunity for Slack to have a wide open shot on the net. And yes, Carmona was able to come back and deflect it, but that still shouldn't have happened with the 3-on-2 situation.
Absolutely agree with you right there, Jay, and that was very close. And here it is again, right off the face-off to Silva. Sailed that one a little bit too tall. But, I mean, this second period has been all LaSalle's. Here's Garofalo looking for Gaudreau. Back in the corner it goes. Gaudreau over to Garofalo. This is going to be not a great pass at all as it goes back into their own zone. Mora tries to find a man. And Salle will bounce over to Gaudreau on the pass from De Silva, and he gets tangled up with Gavin Quinn, who rips it away from him now. Sheedy crossing the blue line, got it on net, gets saved, rebound there. Oh, and Hayes almost had that one slip in past the line, but a great defensive play by the captain Garofalo to prevent a mishap. And Garofalo, this one is in traffic. Gaudreau gets up to a man. Omacholi onside, and Sheedy there defensively to contest it. And Gaudreau turn around. He does to get the puck back. Patience to get by a defender, and Kelsey says not for long as they'll slap it down the other end. Here's Gaudreau again. Rihanna into the offensive zone. That was actually Sullivan, not Gaudreau rather, who's on the ice. 2 minutes now left before the break. Sullivan inside. Good chance for Mata, still free in the crease. And this one taken back by Ryan Clausen.
Great play by that defense there, Tim. Could have been detrimental if that went in the back of the net.
There's Mata, Clausen. And this is going to be turned back over. And now it is Finney up ahead, and Mata looking for Rihanna that time and couldn't. Now 80 seconds left here in the second. Rihanna got a piece of it. Finney takes it back. Finney trying to get to Sullivan, it looked like. Now back up top. Another pass right here. One more time. Ooh, and this one off the mark for Mora. Heather Corbury on the other end. A minute to go now here in the second. Here's Wood. Down the ice for Sen, and Sen has some space to roll and try to get across ice, could not. That time for Kelsey. Still free for Sen in front as he had it in the slot, and now a tangle in front of the net, and we got a couple guys going after it. Helmet is off, I thought, and Sen along with a Ram. I didn't see who it was off the first glance. And there were bodies on top of each other right there, right in front of Jesse Humes' net. And we'll see what the verdict is, but Humes' helmet is off. Maybe spray his head a little bit. He deserves some water on top of him. I mean,
yeah, Tim, it looked as if it was ripped off of his head
yeah,
in the pileup.
It looked like.
That's just not something you want to see there. I mean, he's got the helmet on to protect him, and pulling it off like that could really do some damage. So you've got to wonder if this is going to be some penalty time for a player.
And maybe that was the last moments of his high school career. The senior, Trent Sen, who's in the bench who's on the bench right now. And they're talking to him, and Sen is still on the bench, wearing the A on his chest. Humes' helmet is still off. And a miraculous last 37.8 seconds to play here in this second period, and still nobody in the box. And I don't even know if anybody's going to go to the boxes.
There is a penalty up on the board, though, Tim.
Oh, it is. Okay. So, and of all things, it's actually against Slack, the freshman in the penalty box, who played a role in that. I think they were talking to Sen, who said that it was
I think
a little bang play with whoever he was tangled up with, and it is Cameron Slack who is going to the box for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think what happened was Cam Slack knocked Sen on top of Humes, and that's what started that whole brawl right there. It was all instigated from Slack, and it was good that they found the man who started the problem rather than the reaction.
Yeah, because you saw Sen on top of the pile, and now after Sen looked like the bad guy, which was misconstrued, it's actually a Barrington power play for the second time today.
This could be huge for the Eagles, Tim.
Garofalo will just clear this one, and Barrington, this power play will resume entering the third period. If they can't score here, it's loose. Short-handed, Omacholi has a chance. Got through a defender. Omacholi still has it. One more try. And Joe caked it. He caked it. Could have been his second, and he almost could have a hat trick right now. He's in a couple of those. Now Kelsey on the other end. His shot saved, and the collision at the end of the play there too. Oh my goodness, Jay.
Wow,
with 5 seconds left, and Gaudreau, that net was nude. He had it. He had it.
He had the entire net open for him. Free real estate, the price decreased on sale. He still couldn't buy. Can't buy a goal to save his life in that situation. And wow, what a play that he missed on. And that could have been huge for LaSalle.
Absolutely. Was on sale was a great way to put it. I mean, get that at Savers as maybe one of the cheapest options in the building. That thing was wide open, and I think he just couldn't believe how free it was, and
yeah,
just missed it. But it's obviously faster and harder in real time.
Of course.
But could be a fourth of the game and a shorthanded goal to really capitalize on the dominance. One more try here for Barrington. Clausen at the gun, got it saved, and Humes, what a period it was for him, but what a period it was for the Rams, who lead it 3-0 entering intermission after a scoreless first. LaSalle has a 3-0 lead entering the third. As they try to close out this series after losing game one here, they are 15 minutes away from back-to-back wins and a date with Bishop Hendricken next week in the Frozen Four. We will see you guys after the break here on Fans Only Sports Network. The Rams 3, Barrington nothing after 30 with 1:23 on the power play. When we come back, but not before this message. Brought to you one more time by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people in communities across the nation. They create products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families across the nation. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off of your next purchase. Go to their website or Instagram too, at Iron Steel Threads. We'll be right back. Tim Duffy, Jay Costa will bring it back here live in about 10 minutes for the final period of action here on Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back. Period number 3 about to begin here on Fans Only Sports Network as LaSalle enters the third with a 3-0 lead behind 3 second period goals. Tim Duffy, Jay Costa back here on the call for Fans Only Sports Network as the Rams, who had a great first with time of possession and shots on goal but no goals, put it together there in the second, and it's resulted in them being up by a trifecta worth of goals. As you saw Peterson score, you saw, Shane Gaudreau score, and Merengue with the last one, as that rounds out the 3. And here comes the home team back on the ice. The crowd excited to see him. And Jay, what a period it was for the Rams, and Barrington is watching this one slip away from him so far.
Look, Tim, Barrington has had a lot of chances. To put one in the back of the net. They really haven't found it. The big thing right now is for LaSalle. They can't get complacent. They have a 3-goal lead, but 15 minutes is a ton of time. They can concede 3 like that, like a snap. So they have to be careful. They've got to make sure that they are smart and diligent with the with the puck, and they're passing the puck around, making good plays, and putting more goals in the back of the net. If they can do that, they can come through and win this. If they sit back and they just think they can get by playing defense, Barrington is going to make them pay because they are hungry, Tim.
They sure are hungry. As 15 minutes left in this game. This is also the first ever playoff series between the LaSalle Rams and the Barrington Eagles. And the first game 3 as a result between the two of them. 15 minutes separating us from history. With LaSalle and Barrington, they split the season series. They split this series so far. Also, they're 3-3 in their last 6 games. And LaSalle has dominated every portion of this one up to this point. So 15 minutes left. There was a lot of chippiness, as you'd obviously expect in a game 3. And the refs letting these boys play as they should. It is game 3. The stakes are high. And we actually, as a reminder, have 1 minute and 23 seconds left on a Barrington power play due to the Cameron Slack penalty after that scuffle in front of the net with Jesse Humes and Trent Sand, and a lot of traffic as Barrington out of the locker room. What can they cook up on this power play? Kelsey lost against the boards that time, and now it's Quinn looking to get it back in the corner here, the freshman, with on the penalty unit. And the biggest moment of the season here is loose puck for Connor Hayes. Has a good chance. Hayes cross ice, sets it up, and pass a little bit too much to handle. Get a shot off right there as Wood gets it back in the right wing corner. Wood, centering pass, got tipped around and finds Quinn again off the boards. It's going to go over to Sheedy, and this one inside, and Wood couldn't get it. Got slapped away, and Barrington forced to reset. 30 seconds now left on the Eagles' power play here. As is Dawson Wood now. Wood in traffic. Wood lost it, and now it is Sheedy looking to get it back up the ice for Wood, going on the right wing, and he couldn't hang on to it either. Peterson has it with just 5 seconds to go on the power play. And Barrington now 0 for 2 on the advantage. And didn't do much on that one either. This LaSalle defense has come to play, shorthanded or what. And if you remember, they almost had a shorthanded goal a moment ago too. Here's a little dump from Trip Peterson. Slack against the boards trying to get this one. Slack centering pass for Plant, and Bruzy able to snatch it away to stop it with 13:16 to go. First stoppage of clock here in the third period.
Yeah, Tim, put it right in Bruzy's chest. Really trying to challenge him here. He's already conceded 3, but there's no reason not to keep firing shots at him like that.
So we've seen 2 3-0 final scores in this series, and if the score stands, it'll be 3 in a row. I'm not sure how many times that happened in Rhode high school hockey history where it's been the same score every time. Here's Plant. We're going to get through. Plant inside, and Peterson got poked away. Slack had a chance as well, but the Barrington defense holding strong. Here's Dawson Wood off the glass. Looking to get up to it again on the Baker to himself. And Sen couldn't hang on now. Rihanna gets it for LaSalle. He's got Peterson out there with him. Defenders catching up. Plant actually inside for Peterson, and it was ripped away by Clausen. Poked up ahead into the offensive zone for LaSalle, and Plant couldn't hang on to it that time. As it ricochets back to Barrington. Coming down near side, McCarty turned it over. And now it's Wood. Backpedaling and feeds over to Clark. Clark centering pass. He's got Hayes and Connor Hayes, left side. Hayes. Cross ice for Wood. Wood over to Hayes. And now it is Kelsey. Kelsey trying to get through some traffic can't. And off the wall, gets it back to Wood down low. Wood dances with it, gives it up. Oh, another good chance with Kelsey in it. I think Omacholi got a piece of it for LaSalle. Now Omacholi, there's a big hit from behind against Clausen, and that is going to be a penalty against Kelsey, rather. And Omacholi is going to the box for 2 minutes.
Wow, usually a calm player makes a hot-headed decision, and he's in the box. Could be detrimental for LaSalle.
Could be, but they've been great on their 2 penalty kill chances today. Barrington getting another chance here to make it a 2-goal game, as they have not had any luck on the power play today. Sheedy at the point.
Number 10, Kim Omacholi, 2 minutes cross-checking at 3:22.
Omacholi in for the cross-check. Sheedy got that one blocked, and it flies into the netting. Peterson made a defensive play there to get a piece of it. With 1:44 left on the power play. Sheedy gonna get it on the left wing here. Here's a backhand pass to shot by Kelsey. And it will be taken back by Peterson, putting on the Jets. Peterson got it saved. Long rebound for Gaudreau, though. Another shorthanded try, and it gets taken back by Sheedy again. Cody Wood, after a little hit that lost the puck, and Wood, this one goes behind the nets on the netting there, and they're going to blow it dead because it wouldn't move. We saw Mora trying to get it off netting there. Now 70 seconds left on Barrington's 3rd power play, down 3-0.
Yeah, you know, this power play really hasn't gone well in the favor of Barrington. They haven't had a ton of chances. The puck's been on their side a lot. They're trying to get it back to LaSalle, and it gets cleared again. They need to get something going on this side.
The puck has been in their zone a lot on these 3 power plays. Waiting for the face-off here. Sen on the face-off. Oh, good look for Dawson Wood, but it got blocked again. And LaSalle just so attentive to any shot that Barrington has a good look at. They have been after all of it so far. And now some more congestion after the play here. There's a lot of talking, but it's mostly coming from the LaSalle student section. Garfalo turned it back over here. McCarty going down the right wing, and Plant got hooked, and now another scuffle between Devin Mora and Clausen right there. A couple of seniors going at it, and now Clausen is getting put to timeout. So forget the power play. It's going to be 4-on-4. As Clausen, we've seen a lot of that today from both sides. That one was enough to warrant a penalty right there. And he is going to go to the box. Barrington still has 5 on the ice. Now Dawson Wood comes off, so now it's 4-on-4. And another mistake, and that one more of an emotional one from Ryan Clausen right there.
Yeah, the emotions got the best of him, Tim. I'm just really trying to find a way to analyze this properly without anyone thinking I'm making fun of him, but it was a bad decision, Tim. I just don't see the point. I don't see the point in doing that at all. You're down 3 goals. You're not helping your team by putting them in a situation where they're going to be down a man for 50 seconds.
On the advantage as well. I mean, that is not good. Plant kicks it back up to Garfalo here. In traffic, stick on the ice. Gaudreau able to get it back, and now it is Carmone. Carmone entering the offensive zone. This one got on net for McCarty, and it's saved by Jesse Humes with 1 minute and 3 seconds separating the two penalties. So that's how long LaSalle will have on a power play. They've already scored one power play goal here today. They did that in 12 seconds, so Barrington is trying to survive this 4-on-4. You know, obviously with the 4-on-4, there's a lot more spacing on the ice.
Yeah, Tim, there's a lot more room to move around, get free, find an open man. So this could be good for Barrington. They just need to pull through here.
Shot from Kelsey. He took a big hit from Peterson, or he gave one to Peterson, rather. This one gets deflected again and right in the midst of Humes. And Jesse Humes looking for his 6th consecutive shutout, period. Peterson rips it away from Hayes, and it's going to be De Silva now, roaming down the ice with Quinn Peterson. De Silva got knocked out of his stick and poked back in the corner here. Peterson, that was Quinn that time, back up top for Ty Lehman. Cross ice, this shot got on target for Tripp, and that one off the mark. De Silva whipped on it as he was trying to get it on the other side there. And it'll be Carmone behind his own net. Will try to launch, and that is going to be a LaSalle power play now. There's 50 seconds on the power play as the first 13 you just watched. So the advantage here for the Rams. Looking to get it to a 4-0 game as Garofalo gets through everybody. And Garofalo around the corner. Has a man there with J.D. Plant. Plant back up top for Garofalo. Lets it fly. This one got saved. But he'll get his own miss. And he lays a big hit that knocks the helmet off of, I believe that is Gavin Quinn. I can't tell. No, that is number 15, Sen. Knocked his helmet off, and as a result, the referees have to blow it dead. It was a clean hit, but when the helmet comes off, you gotta blow it dead and come off the ice. They'll check out Trent Sen, the senior, who we thought earlier may have been, brutally penalized, but it was a Cameron Slack incident instead. There's Garofalo. So we apologize for that misconstruing. Here's Mora, his shot saved with 11 seconds to go on the LaSalle power play.
Another good glove save, Tim, by Bruzy. He's really just trying his best down there. The defense is leaving him out to dry. They haven't done him any favors tonight.
Off the face-off, it's Plant behind the net. This one off the wall, finds Mora. Mora sets it up for Garofalo. Morengi. Garofalo thought about the slap shot, finds Mora instead, takes it from long range, and that one is saved. And that ends the LaSalle power play. So back to 5-on-5 now. Just saw Dawson Wood come back on the ice. 8:29 remains in regulation. And Barrington looking, in the very least, to avoid being shut out for the last 2 games in the series after having a dominant Game 1 victory here.
Yeah, Tim, I was going to say the same thing. I really think that bringing on a guy like Wood can be helpful, especially off of that power play where not a lot happened and they took a lot of shots on Bruzy, which they really don't want. A guy like Dawson can come in and put a couple shots on Humes and give him the pressure that he needs to be under for Barrington to succeed.
This is a place where Barrington has beaten Smithfield twice this year, or beaten LaSalle rather twice this year in Smithfield. On Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2-1, and then Friday. Here's a slap shot from Gaudreau, and he just misses off to the left. How many good-looking shots has he had? And the sophomore is going to be a danger in the state of Rhode Island for years to come, for the next 2 years, I should say. Dawson Wood out of the pile, gets it for Barrington. He lost it on his way there as it's ripped away by Slack. Slack up to Cam Hayes. He gets it back here. Hayes, cross ice, is going to find Sheedy. And it ripped away behind the net, that time by Dylan Slack. De Silva down the ice, has it with some space. De Silva looking for somebody here. Calling for it is Merengue, and that's not a great pass. Got it behind him right there, De Silva, and Merengue's forced to go all the way back to get it. And turns it over now. Here's Sen, the left wing circle. Inside, this one is free, and Merengue down the far side. Merengue got kicked by a defender. Tries to have Omacholi inside. Rihanna had a chance at it. It got deflected, still free. And then it'll be Hayes who gets it here. And in the corner, Omacholi. Oh, centering pass from Mata off his stick. And then Trip Peterson down low for Omacholi, got by him. Rihanna trying to get it, but it was sent away by Joe Carmone. A huge hit taken by Trip Peterson that time in the neutral zone as he let it fly. As there are 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining for Barrington to make something happen. Can they do it? At least get to within something manageable, and that's going to be icing, as first 2 times these 2 teams met, LaSalle won the shot count both times, 27-9 and 38-24. I'm curious to see what the shot count is tonight. We don't have the official numbers, but it's been a lot to a little, quite frankly. And LaSalle in the offensive zone once again. We have a chance to add some more right here.
Yeah, Tim, they're offensively dominant and they're defensively stout. There's nothing Barrington can do against this team right now. They've been rendered helpless.
And the referee talking to the Barrington bench, trying to explain something before the subsequent face-off right here. And they resolve whatever that was. 6:11 left now. Plant trying to win the faceoff there with Connor Hayes, but it was Barrington who comes away with it. And Hayes gets over to McCarty. And here is McCarty crossing the blue line. Dumps it off the wall, and then Kelsey trying to get there. Kelsey looking to get through some traffic here. The leading scorer on the team, and he couldn't get it to anybody except it ends up finding Quinn, and he couldn't get that one on net. Just missed it off to the right. J.D. Plant takes it back. Plant crossing blue line, trying to leave it for Peterson here. To get it down low for Slack. Poked around, and this one will find Merengue at center ice. Final stretch here in Smithfield. Plant takes a big hit, and that is going to be offside against LaSalle. With 5:16 to go here in this one.
Yeah, Tim, clear offsides there. Over the line, textbook offsides, some would say.
Peterson trying to get back down there, and he was run into with Sheedy. Barrington looking to do something here in the final third of the period now, as their season is looking to slip away from them. Now they get up to Sen, up to Dawson Wood, one of their money men. Back to Sen. Wood actually ends up taking it, and it's a little bit too tall over the top of the net that time. This one into some traffic here, and it's Ty Lehman. It's a back down low. Peterson up ahead to Gaudreau. This one is free, and Merengue up to Gaudreau. It will be put back down by Hayes, and then Carmone looking to reset here on the left wing. Cross ice to Sheedy, and Sheedy takes the shot. This one a little bit off the right side of the net. Sen looking for the long rebound here, and it is Sheedy into some traffic that time. Got rid of a defender in Gaudreau and taps it into the zone with his men on side. A heads-up play from Sheedy to force, to create a possession here, but not for long as LaSalle takes it back to Silva. Banks it off the boards, finds it to Omacholi. Omacholi centering pass for De Silva, and that one's saved by Bruzy. This one off the mark. Gaudreau, De Silva. Try to get it to Omacholi. Now Mora on the pass from Garofalo takes the shot. This one got tipped by Hayes and goes over the top of the net. Now here's Omacholi. He turns that one over. Mora. Back in the corner it goes. Still free here. And out of the pile, it will be taken by Connor Hayes at the end of it. Here's Wood. Now Garofalo takes it back. This one off the boards. Three minutes to play here in Smithfield. Kelsey. Here's Quinn, and he couldn't hang on for too long. Finney looking to race after it for LaSalle. Back in the corner it goes. Takes a big hit along the boards. And now Kelsey. Final gasps, or breaths rather, to be taken for Barrington. The shot from Kelsey from distance was saved again by Jesse Humes, who has been incredible here today. With 2:35 left here in regulation. This one will be found by Merengue. Now Wood. Trying to take it back for Barrington. He'll find it here behind his goaltender, Bruzy. And what an effort it was for Bruzy. I mean, he was spectacular in game one. He was amazing in the first period tonight, but he didn't have enough steam and he didn't have an extinguisher for all the shots that LaSalle was firing off here tonight. This has been a LaSalle team that has been kind of stagnant on offense. Towards the end of the year, they were not playing their best offensively, and definitely not up to years past. This was their lowest scoring season in a couple of years. In a few years, I should say, but tonight they came up big with 90 seconds left. Here's Wood pump faking on the slap shot. And it'll be Slack who's able to clear it. Empty net here for Barrington too. And that'll be icing against Slack. As Bruzy out of the net. And Tom Bruzy, who is a senior, he gave it all he could tonight. And it was a tough battle from head to toe, and he will walk off the ice.
You know,
Tim.
Tim.
A handful of seniors on this Barrington team.
You know, Tim, that really wasn't Bruzy's fault. That this game, you can't put anything on him, and I think you had a perfect analysis of the entire scope of the situation. I mean, he was left high and dry so many times, and you look back at it, and they just couldn't pull through. They tried, and at the end of the day, LaSalle was just wanted it a little bit more. LaSalle was a little more physical when it mattered, and they made sure that they did it at the right times and weren't overly aggressive to make costly penalties. It just wasn't their night tonight, Tim.
Just wasn't their night, unfortunately for Barrington. I mean, they could get 3 goals in 80 seconds. We have seen some crazy things in hockey. But LaSalle, they look like they're going to close this one out. Timeout called on the ice, evidently by Barrington, with 80 seconds to go. As we'll take 1-2. LaSalle looking to go on to the next round and face Bishop Hendricken in a rematch of last year's semifinals, as we're actually going to get back on the ice right here. So No timeout from us. We'll have to wrap this one up. And in the year between LaSalle and Barrington, where the road team has won every game this season. LaSalle won twice at the Abbey. Barrington won twice here, including the playoffs, of course. This is going to be the first time the home team has won a game this season in this series. So Barrington also won here last time, so they've won 3 games in a row at LaSalle. Empty net still on Macholi, up to the Silva. Couldn't get it up to him. A minute to go now here in this game 3 matchup. One more shot. That's going to get blocked. What a sliding effort by Carmone. Got a little jiggy right there to block that one. Now Sen with 6 skaters on the ice. Sen backpedals. Referee has to jump over the puck that time. Inside. And is going to be sent the other way again. Clock will tick down to about 30 seconds before Barrington can get this down the ice. Wood. Got by Omacholi. Cody Wood right up the gut. Wood steps into it. That one's blocked as well. One more try for the Eagles. And Humes looking for that second consecutive shutout. Looks like he's going to get it here. And now Omacholi on the empty netter with Sullivan. He'll take it and score. So it will not be the third consecutive 3-0 victory between either team this series. It'll be the 4th goal for LaSalle today. Omacholi knocks it in.
You know, Tim, the drama, the scenes, everything. This series has brought us some of the best hockey that I've seen in years. Even if it ended in 2 back-to-back large deficits, I think that Barrington fought hard. You know, 11 seconds left in this one. Obviously, they're not going through. They had a great season. Congratulations to the seniors. But, you know, you've got to give props to LaSalle. They're a special team, and Omacholi capitalizes a special season with the trip to the Final Four.
So we got Bruzy back in the net for one last second, but LaSalle can celebrate. They're moving on. And the Rams, a shutout victory for the second consecutive night. They win it in Game 3 in blowout fashion. It was all LaSalle here this evening. And they can go celebrate on the boards with their student section. Barrington, what a year it was for them. A winning record again this season. And after Game 1, you thought they could have pulled it off, except they didn't have enough juice in the box to get it done. But 4-0 the final. LaSalle will take on Bishop Hendricken next week in a rematch of last year's semifinals and the previous year's finals. So that game is going to have all the intensity of an actual championship game. Prout and Moses Brown, the 2 and the 3, will square off on the other side of the bracket. And what a weekend it's been. What a year it's been. We don't have access to the Frozen Four at Schneider Arena, but we've had access to a whole lot of great teams this year here on Fans Only Sports Network, including LaSalle Academy. And what a fantastic year it's been. What a great season it's been for LaSalle, and it's not over yet. They will play next week. And this game brought to you one more time by Iron and Steel Threads, who is on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people in communities across the nation. They create products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families across the nation. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10, all caps, FOSPORTZ10, all caps, to get 10% off of your next purchase. So from Tim Duffy and Jay Costa, we're signing out. That's it from us for the 2024-25 Rhode Island High School ice hockey season. What a year it's been, my friend.
Yeah, Tim, it's always a pleasure to do games with you and to do games with the network. I was really happy to come back for playoff time, and it really has been a dream, Tim. This season has been all I could have asked for, all I could have hoped for. I've been following it all year, and it's come down to the culmination of this, and I only wish that we could carry it on through the semifinals and the finals. Good luck to the 4 teams who made it there, Tim. I I really do hope that it's going to be an exhilarating series, and I'll be paying attention. I'll be watching all the way from New Jersey as the finals come and go.
Absolutely, Jay. What a year it's been. That's it from us this season, though. And we're so thankful for the year it's been to bring the best access of Rhode Island high school hockey to all the fans across, just everyone who's watching. So we'll see you guys next year for 25-26. And LaSalle, maybe we'll see them next week in Shiner, in real life. Maybe I will, but we'll see you next time here on Fans Only Sports Network. From Smithfield, we're signing out.